This rapid ascent has reshaped industries, economies, and even international politics. As Chinese rockets reach space and artificial intelligence shapes its cities, one pressing question echoes across the globe: is China's technological rise simply progress, or is it a threat, especially to the United States? The journey began with vision, but today it's powered by serious capability. In the realm of artificial intelligence, China is among the world leaders. Companies like SenseTime and Megvii have made major breakthroughs in facial recognition and surveillance technology. In many Chinese cities, AI is embedded into the fabric of daily life, managing traffic systems, monitoring public spaces, and even assisting hospitals in diagnosing diseases more quickly. But this dominance is not limited to AI alone. China's breakthrough in 5G technology turned heads globally. Companies like Huawei and ZTE have built ultra-fast, affordable networks that are now used in dozens of countries. 5G is central to the future of smart cities, autonomous vehicles, and advanced robotics. But with that expansion came fear. The United States saw Huawei not just as a tech company, but as a potential national security threat, suspecting that China could use its networks for surveillance or cyber warfare. In response, the U.S. imposed strict sanctions, banned Huawei's products, and blocked Chinese firms from accessing key American technologies, including advanced microchips. Yet, China wasn't slowing down. In fact, it was aiming higher, into space. The country launched its own space station, Tiangong, placed a rover on the far side of the moon, and even landed a mission on Mars. These aren't symbolic gestures, they're serious scientific milestones, backed by decades of planning and billions in investment. China now aims to compete with NASA, explore asteroids, and eventually build a base on the moon. Space, once dominated by the US and Russia, now has a formidable new player. Back on Earth, China is also dominating the race for green technology. It leads the world in electric vehicle production, with companies like BYD and NIO gaining global market share. China also manufactures most of the world's solar panels and batteries, the core tools of the clean energy transition. While the West debates climate targets, China is mass-producing the infrastructure to meet, and profit from, those goals. But the most intense battleground may be semiconductors, the tiny chips that power smartphones, weapons, and virtually every modern device. For years, China relied heavily on foreign-made chips, especially from the US, Taiwan, and South Korea. Now, it's investing heavily in its own chip-making capabilities, with the goal of becoming self-sufficient. In turn, the US has tightened restrictions, blocking chip exports and pressuring allies to do the same. This chip war could decide who controls the next generation of technology. As the competition grows, many analysts describe this moment as a kind of tech Cold War. The world seems to be splitting into two digital ecosystems, one dominated by the United States, the other by China. This is no longer just a race for profit or patents. It's a global power struggle, one fought not with weapons, but with bandwidth, algorithms, and innovation. And while both countries continue to push boundaries, the rest of the world watches, caught in the middle, navigating a future shaped by two giants. In the end, China's rise in technology is a story of ambition, strategy, and global impact. Whether it leads to cooperation or conflict, the choices made today will define the digital world of tomorrow.